Hi you guys, and welcome back to the Mermaid Tarot. Today we're going to be doing a pick a card reading on a message from your ancestors. So if you feel like you've been talking to one of your ancestors or a passed down loved one, or would just like to get some messages, then this reading is for you. We have 3 piles today. We have pile number 1 with the rose quartz, pile number 2 with the amethyst, and pile number 3 with angel aura quartz. So I will put the timestamps in the description and I will see you at your reading. Alright, pile number 1. If you chose the rose quartz, then this reading is for you. Let's get started with some traditional tarot today. To kind of talk to us about the relationship you had with this person and maybe get some insight on who this is to you. So you got the Queen of Pentacles, the 10 of Cups, and the 7 of Wands. So this could be a mother figure, a grandmother figure, or somebody that was part of your close family, or part of a family that was really close to you. Think like really close family friends. But you see in the Queen of Pentacles, this is a woman that was very strong. She was able to handle her own resources. Maybe there once was a happy family, but things got difficult and she had to learn how to take care of herself. Now with this card, the 7 of Wands, I see that maybe you were someone that felt like you had to defend this person or keep other people away from this person. Maybe the Queen, being what she was, attracted a lot of different energy to her, and maybe this wasn't always positive energy, and you or her counterpart could have been a significant person in keeping these lower vibrations away. I do feel like this card represents you and some aspect of you defending this person. And I see that confirmed in the 7 of Swords, the 7 of Wands, and the 2 of Swords. So the 7 of Swords, I take great care of what I value. 7 is a number that's been coming up a lot for me lately in terms of transformation and also ascension. And with these 2 affirmations, I actively hold true to my values and I take great care of what I value. With the 7 of Wands, shows me that this person was really important to you in your life, and you are also very important to them. With whatever I decide, I trust the outcome. It's almost like your relationship with this person is still in limbo. It almost feels like this person is actively here and present, and you can feel their presence, and they're still interacting with your life in a very strong way, and there's something that you have to make a decision about. And in terms of this situation, what your ancestor would like to say to you is that more peaceful times will come for you. So with the Hanged Man, this person may feel at a loss in their ability to really help you right now, and they really just want you to look at this situation from multiple perspectives, because you may feel like there's nothing you can do when there is something that you can do, or there is some shift in your perspective that will be had that will give you a lot of answers. With the 6 of Swords, I know peaceful times will come, and you see we go from the 7 of Swords back to the 2 of Swords and then to the 6 of Swords. It's almost like a regression and then a progression. And with I know peaceful times will come, maybe what you've been going through has felt a little bit chaotic, or you've just had to remain calm on chaotic or choppy waters, but peaceful times are coming to you. And sometimes the best answer is just to withdraw from a situation and know that your mind will start filling up with different ideas rather than trying to force something to work. With the Justice card, I speak truth and fairness about myself. This person wants to remind you of everything that you've gone through. And this person knows a lot about you, maybe a lot more than you think they know about you. And they want you to be not too hard on yourself. They want you to remember all the good times that you've had in your life. If you're feeling a bit apathetic, or like you're losing hope or your vision in any way, your ancestor really wants to give you that message of compassion. Sometimes we don't even conceptualize how much we've just gone through and how we might need to take a break or be patient with ourselves, or that, you know, we make a mistake and we're really hard on ourselves, when really everybody makes mistakes and everybody makes really bad mistakes too. And that's just part of life and learning. So just remember the good times, and more good times and more peaceful times are coming for you. So I'm just going to get some final messages from your ancestor on what your ancestor would like to say to you. You have laughter and insecurity. So your ancestor really wants you to start laughing at life and having a good time. Whenever you are by yourself and you get the giggles, or something's funny, or you just feel a little bit more lighthearted, that may be your ancestor's way of just saying hello, and that they're there with you, and life is supposed to be fun. And remember the laughs that you had with this person. And then with insecurity, I see what your ancestor wants you to work on the most is your ability to believe in yourself. You may know at one aspect what you're capable of, and that you're capable of achieving everything you want in this life, but at another, you're really hard on yourself and don't quite believe you can do it. Well, your ancestor wants you to know that you can, and you are on the right path, and lighten up and expect things to change, because they always do. So pile number 1, make sure you give yourself plenty of self-love, extra rest time, good nurturing healthy foods, take a bath, transition into this next season with a lot of ease and self-love, because you deserve it. Alright, pile number 1, that's all I have for you. And I hope you enjoyed this reading and got some comforting messages. If you did, make sure to comment below how this resonated with you. I would always love to hear that. Also, if you want to hit subscribe to get more videos, or hit the thumbs up if it did resonate. Alright, much love. Alright, hi pile number 2. If you chose the amethyst crystal, this reading is for you. So let's get some messages from your ancestor. You may have a specific person in mind, or you may just be doing a general reading. Let's see who comes through for you. Interesting. Okay, so you got the 8 of Cups, the Tower, and the Queen of Swords. So in terms of who this person is, the message that I got right away from this card is this is somebody that chose to walk away from life. I'm not necessarily saying suicide. Walking away from life can mean at a soul level they gave up on something. Maybe it was suicide, or maybe this person just got a terminal illness and passed due to that, or maybe this person I'm hearing opiates, or just kind of was defeated towards the end of their life and chose to just leave this earthly realm behind. Even though they knew they still had a lot to live for, they were ready to transition for some reason, and it was some kind of calling that they had at like a soul level, that it was time to move forward through this life. And whether this was self-inflicted or not, this caused a huge Tower moment for the both of you. There was a degree of separation between you and this person, particularly at the time of passing. But your souls were tied together in some way, that when this person's soul left this earth, it was like a earthquake Tower moment for both of you, and one had to stay here, one soul had to stay here, and one soul had to it feels like a chaotic transition. And then here's you, years later, possibly after this happened, as the Queen of Swords. And you've adopted this ability to bounce back really quickly from things, but possibly in a way that almost scares you, because this was one of the deeper pains that you felt losing this person. Now when anything happens, it doesn't quite cut as deep, but it almost removes you from a certain place in your heart. But at the same time, you'll always have this important spot in your heart for this person. And it's part of who you are, and it's part of your mission and your backbone. And this person comes to you in a lot of different forms and spirit animals, like butterflies. And then this card that I just pulled have a bunch of butterflies on it. You may be a Leo, or this person may be a Leo. But I was getting butterflies, lizards, and crows, or blackbirds. So you got the Empress card. I create what I choose naturally with joy. And the Strength card, I can deal with whatever comes my way. So this person, at a soul level, or their reincarnation, or during their life, or their soul's mission is to create what they want to be a pillar of strength, and to create and birth these creations, whether this is art, music, poetry, writing, cooking, living, being a mother. Like, there are many ways to create, creating actual life. But whatever this person is meant to create, they're meant to gain strength throughout their life. That's kind of an unbeatable resolve of the spirit. And with you right now, what you're being called to do is to focus on your connections and your relationships, as well as take the time that you need to nurture yourself. So that's what that's the message that your ancestor wants to tell you, is that right now the best thing that you can do to heal that aspect of your heart, and to forgive, and to really experience joy in your life, is to be with the people that make you smile and laugh. Stop being so resistant to hanging out with people and hang out with your friends. Eat good food. Take the time you need to nourish yourself, your body, mind, and spirit. And then these powers of creation and this strength will come to you from that peace, that deep peace. And really, the people that we love give us a lot of meaning in our life. And I think that slowing down to enjoy those things is a really big message here. The Page of Wands, I'm always open to good news. And the King of Wands, I am successful in all I do. For some of you, this could be a father-son relationship, or maybe you were father and son in the past life. But I also see that you're gaining the strength of understanding what you really want. And I'm getting a really strong love message here. So I feel like your ancestor just wants to tell you that, like, when you keep setting boundaries with the wrong people, and just support yourself and nurture yourself like you are your own mother, and keeping out people that are manipulative or toxic from you, the faster that you'll be able to manifest that next level of your life, where you do have a lifelong partner that you can believe in and trust and support each other as a team. And I do see a possible child for this future relationship that your ancestor is already thinking about. Now, this is a general reading, so this might only resonate for a few of you. But if that message felt like it resonated, then it resonated. Okay, so we got laughter for your fairy godmother messages, and vulnerability, and discernment. Very interesting. Okay. So with laughter, what I see is your ancestor really knew how to have a good time and be happy. When they were in joy and they were in good spirits, it was really one of the most beautiful things. Like, this person was a ball of sunshine. And during this hard time between you two, they might have felt like you shooed them away, or you might have felt like they shooed you away. And really what was learned from that is how important it is to take time with the people that we love while we have them. With the vulnerability card being on top of the Queen of Swords over here representing you, I see that she is always with you in your hardest times. Number one, she's always with you, and I don't know why I'm saying she, because this isn't necessarily gender specific, especially because the significator card was a man. I guess because the fairy godmother in this picture, but it could be any gender, is always there comforting you, number one. And number two, wants to show you through your friends and through your family and through nurturing yourself and being open and vulnerable for people that you are supported and that you are loved. And she, I don't know why I want to say she, maybe it is for most of you, is always right there with you. So you will be successful in everything that you do. Keep channeling that beautiful energy. Look out for butterflies if you're looking for a sign as well. And with the amethyst card here, with the amethyst being your stone of choice, this stone always speaks to me a lot about addiction. So either you or this person could have struggled with that. If you are struggling with any addictive tendencies, remember you can always do tests with yourself to see that everything's on track. Like set a timer for if you feel like your nicotine habit has gotten too bad, or you feel like something might be a problem, do a 24-hour test. If you can't make it 24 hours, then it's time to start taking active steps to gain back your authority over yourself and your own body and being. So pile number 2, that's what I have for you. I just am speaking the messages that came through. That addiction message may not resonate for everybody, but for those that did and needed to hear that, hopefully, and obviously everybody's choice on what they do. Much love. Number 2, I am going to link my channel down below, so hit the like and subscribe if you resonated with this reading, and please do share a comment if this resonated or was accurate for you, and I will see you in the next one. Bye. If you chose pile number 3 in the Angel Aura Quartz, this reading is for you. So let's start out with traditional tarot, the Rider-Waite tarot deck, and see which ancestor is coming through. Maybe find out a little bit about this person, your relationship, and you. Wow. Okay. So you got the 7 of Wands, the Queen of Pentacles, and the King of Wands. So with these cards, what I see is your ancestor was somebody that was fighting a lot of battles. For some reason, the initial message that I got was like mental health in some kind of way, and maybe they felt like people were against them, or they saw a lot of conflict around them and they wanted to fix it. This energy, normally you see this man fighting back, but when I pulled this card this time, it felt more like not like they're at war, but more he's defending himself and he's scared. With the Queen of Pentacles here, either you guys shared a mother, this could be a child of you and the as the King of Wands and a mother here, or this could be some kind of female figure that connected you both. This was somebody that had their finances together. They were able to care for people, they were able to support people and sit in a comfortable energy, and she is closely linked with the King of Wands and the 7 of Wands. With the King of Wands representing you, I do see you as somebody who normally gets what they want. You normally can make fair and effective decisions and move through things really well. And in terms of your connection with this person, your connection with this person is the Queen of Pentacles, whatever that represents for you. Let's get some more cards. Okay. So this could be a father, a sibling, a close male dominant energy figure that was in your life, and this person wants to talk to you about joy and love. You are worthy of the deepest kind of love, and it's time to set out on a new journey with a new understanding that everything that happened with this person, or everything that you know about this person, doesn't need to affect you now. I just feel a really clean slate energy, and the playlist even shifted simultaneously, of like this angelic energy and this bliss body coming over you regardless of what you're going through. Like, in the hardest situations, you can be in like the craziest situation with a group of people, and one person just like bursts out in hysterics, and it's not like a crazy laugh, it's like genuinely like it's funny, and then everybody realizes that it's funny, and or just being in like a really dark space of like depression, and then you have that talk with somebody where you're just like both laughing. It's just like the bliss can come regardless of that darkness. And the Queen of Pentacles, I was getting a sense that this Queen of Pentacles somehow is bridging you and your ancestor. And with the Lovers, I feel like the Queen of Pentacles is some kind of love connection for you. Maybe the person that you're seeing now, or the person that you're interested. If not, then this is something that's coming to you. With the Fool card here, you're being encouraged to do something different. Maybe you want to go out and get something that you want. Like, just make it happen in your life. Just go out there and do life, or see that person, or explore. And with I'm worthy of the deepest kind of love, I see you, if you're already in a connection that means a lot to you, you're going to fight for that person, and you're going to make the necessary changes in your attitude and dynamic, and your ability to trust people and be able to reconnect with this Queen of Pentacles energy. And if you're not with someone, then when you are on your path and start following doing new things, just taking the leap and getting out there, you will find a new love that really treats you how you deserve. So your ancestor also wants to make sure that you've accepted why that needed to happen, why their passing needed to happen, why everything has had and does have to happen the way it has and the way it will. Things are all playing out exactly as they should and as they have to. And really coming to a place of forgiveness, where you can hold this person in love in your heart and see the truth of why that needed to happen for their soul and their soul's evolution, but also your own. And with the Ace of Wands, I'm inspired to follow my passion. What do you care most about right now? What can you not stop thinking about? What is your favorite thing in the world? That's what your heart is calling you to, and that's really what your ancestor wants to remind you of, is you don't have to overpower your heart with your brain. Why would you do that? Because of, we're programmed to do that in this society, but our hearts are strong because they're a guiding force that we have. Your ancestor wants to say that they were your wish, or you were their wish, or they have the power to grant you a wish now. With rejuvenation, I see a lot of healthy healing, homebody, but like vacation kind of energy. It's like time for a vacation. With fickleness, I do see you dealing with somebody in your life right now that is kind of fickle, not sure what they want, and that could have maybe prevented you in the past, but you're being guided to just go on that mission and forego any fickleness and do what your heart is calling you to do. So I just think it's really interesting how much your ancestor wanted to talk about love here, and I feel like that'll resonate differently with different people. But this person really, really cared about you and still does, and just wants you to be inspired and live your life in an inspired way. And with the Angel Aura Quartz as well, you chose this crystal, and the music changed, and this like energy is so much lighter, and I just feel like this person wants to surround you in like a halo, and just keep envisioning that feeling of like peace and serenity with you whenever you want to sense this person in your life. So that's all I have for you, pile number 3. I hope this reading was helpful and that you have a beautiful rest of your day or night whenever you're watching this. Much love. Bye.